Hey guys, we're in my zucchini patch today and I'm going to give you guys 3 tips to ensure that you have a bountiful zucchini harvest this season. So I've overplanted my zucchinis here, but that is because I thought most of them were going to die. But it turns out most of them survived. So your first tip I'm going to give you guys is to ensure that you have proper spacing. You're not going to want to crowd your plants together, as this can cause circulation problems. And when you have circulation problems, it often causes diseases such as powdery mildew, which can kill off your cucumber plants and your other squash plants very quickly and is very hard to get rid of. Although I do get powdery mildew every season, but it's usually late summer when your plants are starting to die down. So I leave it alone then. But I usually don't have a problem with it. That is why I placed my zucchinis right over here, because there's always a constant circulation here. So I did overplant. So what I am going to do about this is I will go out and pull out any younger plants, like this one over here. They were planted at the same time, and you can obviously see that this one isn't as healthy as this one. So I would pull this one out and I'd leave room for more plants to grow. Zucchinis often produce the male flowers first. These are male flowers, and you can tell this by them having a very, very narrow and small stem. Zucchinis actually produce male flowers first because it allows pollinators to recognize that the plants are here, and it takes them less energy to produce male flowers rather than female flowers. So when they do produce a male flower, the bees will know that the plants are there and that they have flowers, so the bees will come to pollinate them. Male flowers are also very different. Over here is a male flower, and you can tell it's a male flower by it having a female flower, by it having a very thick stem. This is actually where the ovaries are and where the zucchini actually produces. So this is a baby zucchini. And if this is pollinated, it will keep on growing. But if it is not pollinated, it will actually turn yellow and shrivel and dry off, just like this one has. So often people get worried when the plants produce male flowers but no female flowers. So that is probably in early season. What you can do is you can store these, or you can get an earbud and you can break them open and swish them around inside there and get all the pollen on the earbud, and then save them for later, for when you have a male flower, so that you can pollinate the female flower. But I prefer not to do this because I think it's unnatural and they'll produce when they're ready. You're also going to want to give your zucchini plants very good draining soil. They do not like waterlogged soil. They also like lots of organic matter and lots of compost and very high organic matter content soil. But make sure that it is free draining. Zucchini plants also like full sun, but they can tolerate lower, lighter conditions. I have found that I have been able to grow them in places where they get about 6-7 hours of sun a day, but they do not get as big as they would if they were in higher, lighter conditions. Zucchinis are very easy to grow, they're very easy to care for, but you just need to make sure that they get the right amount of water. They do not tolerate drought conditions. If they do go into a drought, they will quickly lose their leaves and the leaves will start to wilt and die off. They are full of water. If you break open these leaves, you can feel the moisture in them. So you'll want to make sure that you water them every day if it's a hot day, but make sure not to overwater. And you can tell if you have overwatered by if you stick your hand in the soil and you squeeze the soil and water comes out. Before you water, you are going to want to make sure that it is moist and it sticks to your fingers, but no droplets come out. That means that you can leave it for a few more days. But if you come and you feel it and it's dry like this, then you know that you need to water. When I planted my zucchinis, I planted them with lots of compost, bone meal, and some fertilizer, and I have not fertilized them since. So they are one of the plants that you can plant and not fertilize them until you pull them out and plant them again next year. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.